plane and then you warm up, you know, just check all the controls, always do, check the throttle. All right,
Yeah.
let's see.
Doesn't need a lot of space.
Hmm? The wind's blowing you backwards.
I wish the planes could take off like that.
Like that? Yeah, bro.
Oh,
We'll do a flyby. It is. This one I could fly in the neighborhood because, you know, he's kind of easygoing. Watch this though. I could take him up, start diving down aggressively. That's facing the wind. See, he could dab around there, bring him back around. Watch those power lines out. You know.
Receiver 4.2 volts.
It's crazy how this little plane can do this stuff. I'm gonna face the other way. So that, yeah, the sun. Just bring it this way. Make sure I don't hit you. There you go. We'll just keep them this way. Uh-huh. You see that? BMW?
Experienced mode. Auto.
Did a little loop. I can lose a little velocity here facing the wind. Sometimes you just think about it like it's a boat in the river, right? Where's the water flow? So when it's facing the wind, it likes to elevate itself or de-elevate real fast, you know. So the wind is coming, what, from our right? So he's facing the wind there. So his ability to go up is very good, see? The more wind you have going across your wings, the better you can fly. Now he's going with the wind, so, you know, your controls are a little bit more mushy going that way. Yeah. And then when you're turning, I like to give it power, so then this way you don't just stall. Stalling's the condition where the plane's no longer flying, it falls. It's actually falling until you get wind speed again over your wings. So that's really the fun of it, is always maybe you keep the nose pointed down. Gravity helps you, instead of engine power, keep the wind going across your wings. Here he's facing the wind. So very low throttle and up. It's mostly the right stick. Left, right, up, down.
Yeah.
The left hand is throttle, and there's that tail control called the rudder. The rudder just points your nose left and right, no up and down. So it kind of helps you fine-tune your turning.
I see.
So your left hand, you know, you use it for throttle mostly, but the rudder turning left is just for the fine-tune. So mostly right hand, mostly. Right past us. Where you go? There he is. Fast. Oh. Yeah, I fly this one in the neighborhood a lot. I land it right in front of my house.
Yeah, ang bilis
You know.
take off.
Yeah. He does okay. He's small. And he does okay in the wind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He does all right. Very forgiving. Good suspension on the landing.
Here are the birds.
Yeah, I hate those things.
Huh?
If I had the A10 right now.
Receiver 4.2 volts.
That plane is still alive, the A10.
Time remaining 2
Still
minutes.
flying good.
Warthog.
The Warthog, yeah. I have a bigger one that I have not taken out of the box. I got it at a real good clearance price, so I've been holding it like just in a box waiting.
Yeah, they're still using it, I think, sa military.
Yeah, they are. Biden wants to give it to the Ukraine.
Kasi ang daming rounds.
Yeah.
Talaga, malaki.
Oh yeah. And it refuses to fall, even though it's getting shot up, Rick. It's got so many backup systems in it, you can fill it full of holes and it's still flying. It's got a titanium tub that protects the pilot. So that thing is like a flying, I don't know, fortress slash gun ship. It's a little windy, little windy there. It's going with the wind. You can see it's small battery, but it's so light that the battery lasts pretty good, you know. Other planes you would have had to land it by now, but
Si Jojo, meron yan.
he went into the helicopter, and I think he went into it at a bad time where, you know, remember radio control used to be like, especially a helicopter, it's a lot of maintenance and very little actual flight time, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's so much more improved, you know. Maybe he got burned out on it, I guess.
Receiver 4.2
Used to be
volts.
a lot more expensive too.
Time remaining
you know.
1 minute.
1 minute. The transmitters are better, the battery is better, the motors are better.
So it tells you how much flying time you still have.
Yeah, I can set a timer on
Okay.
it, and then I double check the batteries, like where am I starting at, right? What percentage am I starting at? So I know that I have very conservative timer, that I have plenty left in the battery if I have to like go around again. You know, like I don't like the approach, so I'll go around again like this and try again.
I see.
Yeah, so I always like to save spare.
Merong
Yeah, there's a little thing over there. Yeah, it can even come in this way too. I'm gonna back up a little bit more. Ah! Yeah, yeah. For the Rafale, the next plane, I'm going to test run. You still got plenty left. Still plenty left. I'm gonna do the Blue Angel style. They do this. They go right, left, like that, and take their momentum away. You know. So when they come in for a landing, it's like a little bit slower. That's how they brake it, Rick. In the air shows, they fly over you like this, and then they go like this. They dive down, then they go right, left, like this,
Yeah.
and then they're coming down. That's how the military lands, just like this.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, now we. That's what the military.
Timer cleared. Timer cleared.
Yep.
Timer cleared.
Because it's so
Timer
lightweight.
cleared.
Lightweight counts on planes. You know, heavier planes, you need more space. Just like cars, right? Lightweight planes are like lightweight sports cars. You know? So you're kind of looking at the Corolla twin cam of airplanes, to me. That thing over there is more like the Corvette, the F-16. The Rafale is more like, to me, the Elise. It's not the fastest in a straight line, but it does pretty good when it comes to elevation changes. So that's what they call show pass. Like, oh, you want to see it? Okay, I slow down for you. Coming down. See, it's getting jostled by the wind a little bit because it's so lightweight. And really, once you like learn the flying pattern, you just do laps, like in a car, you know. You're just doing laps back and forth. Yeah, just come across. See?
Nagugustuhan niya ng mga bata nga.
Yeah, the kid across the street's always watching. He keeps yelling for his dad to like teach him how to fly, and his dad's like, I don't even know how. We'll learn. It just takes a little time. That's all. No big deal. Anyone can learn.
Receiver 4.2 volts.
Up, facing the wind. Let's do a loop here. I take it up pretty high because I'm still new, so I can make my mistakes up high. They always say fly about 2 to 3 mistakes high, and as you get better and better, you get more confident. You could bring it down.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Coming down here. Low rudder to the left, low bank that way. He's facing the wind. It's like coming out from there.
Receiver 4.2 volts.
Kaya hindi pwede yung talagang malakas na hangin.
Nah.
So,
Yeah, I wouldn't. Of all the planes, that's funny. The model A10, the Warthog, that does pretty good in the wind. And it really does, even in real life. It does really good in the wind. NASA and who else does it? The National Weather Bureau. They have A10s meant for science. They fly it into a hurricane. You know, when they want to measure like a hurricane strength, they choose the A10.
Philippine government against dun sa mga rebels sa South.
Ooh, the A10?
Yung uling, yeah.
Yeah.
It was diving there.
Jesus.
Oo, yung A10 ang ginamit nila. Siguro humiram sa US.
Yeah, or they just, or they just used
the Philippine government against. Merong like maybe 4 years ago. Battle sila sa South.
So they use the
A10.
I know they use a there's a propeller version of the old
Nakita ko
the A10.
Talagang nakikipag-gera. Habang nakababang gano'n. Ang vertical.
Oh, sorry. Just trying to.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Coming up.
Receiver 4.2 volts.
Here we go. Here we go. Keep going over there. Sometimes see the engine motor's totally off. No air on control. He's just gliding.
Yeah.
Right there. And then back on the controls. No. So I'm barely using any throttle. Just enough to keep the propeller spinning. So he's just loitering up there and just letting the wind.
Yeah.
give him the lift. No throttle. Just going with the wind, throttle. Point it down. So there's a point where the plane stops flying if you go slow enough and there's not enough wind speed over the wings to give you lift. That's called stalling. Jets do it, propeller planes, all planes. You know, it's your stall speed. This one can go very slow and the stall speed is very low. You almost have to try to make it fall. You know, as you see, like even like the gust can blow this thing backwards. So it's super light. Lighter planes are easier to fly, that's for sure. It's just that when it's gusty, you see it like turbulence. It's going up and down. Yeah. But it's a pretty forgiving plane. Yeah, to fly around the neighborhood. I use the street as my runway. See here. Try to do a few slow passes.
Time remaining 1 minute.
1 minute left. I'll start thinking about landing. Alright, let's see. The next one's gonna be more challenging, bro. The Rafale. Okay, I'm coming in. I did my... Oh, I'll go another pass. Let me think here. Let me pretend I'm Thunderbird or Blue Angel. There, right? Okay. That's what they would do. Come down, come down, come down, come down.
Receiver 4.2.
There you go. Cut the throttle. All right, let's see. The next one's gonna be more challenging, bro. The Rafale. Okay, I'm coming in. I did my... Oh, I'll go another pass. Let me think here. Let me pretend I'm Thunderbird or Blue Angel. There, right? Okay, that's what they would do. Come down, come down, come down, come down.
Receiver 4.2.
There you go. Cut the throttle. Cut the throttle. Now he's being blown backwards by the wind because he is so small. And then just pulled the battery out. I forget how many flights I've already taken with this thing. But yeah, that's the smallest one. Let me get a picture of you with this thing. Oh, here. You don't get to see this fly every day. So, right? And there's the battery. Feel the battery in it. That's it. There you go, bro. There you go. Just show it down like bring it down like this so they could see the plane. Yeah, there you go. Turn it around. Do a selfie with you. Nice. All right. Okay, I didn't crash that one. Sometimes it's
landing.
It's always the landing. It's always the landing.
Meron kaming sinakyan pa uwi dito from the Philippines. Nag-sideways yung
Oh yeah.
Yung plane.
The plane. Have you seen bush pilots in Alaska? Sometimes they have to land this way, and if the wind is blowing this way, when they're landing, they're facing it, the wind, and then like a few feet off the ground, finally, boom, they turn it like that. So you're coming in sideways like you're sliding through a turn.
Yeah.
You're facing the wind and you're going that way. So you're facing it, and then with just a few feet left, boom. You know, bush pilots. Little planes like this, to me, they're better than the big commercial. The bigger the plane, the more it can fight crosswind.
Right.
The little, now you have to really compensate, you know. So we have a breeze like coming from there. So this should be interesting. I checked and it gusts, but most of the time, like if it's gusting, I'm going to not land. I'll time it where I'll try to time it where, yeah, it's calm like this, you know. But it's been a while since I've flown the Rafale. Here we go, bro. This is the beginning of the jets. And this one here, darn it! Stupid. That was me. I should have. Please slide it underneath.
Underneath?
Yeah, just slide it under there. Yep, just like that. Like that.
Matutumba nga yan. Dapat nakaganon yung paa.
Yeah, well, he turned this way and he hit the side of the Forerunner. So, just like the other one, see, when I was putting it together, you glue that and you just, that's how they go. Nowadays, these things are made of foam. Back then, they were making it out of wood. So it was a lot more like complicated. Heavy. Yeah, if it gets wet, it gets ruined. Styrofoam is more usable. It's light, cheap. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Model select. Now I'm gonna switch from the little plane to a plane that, here we go, it's been a while. The Rafale. French. Rafale means move with the wind.
Yung battery mo, baka nalimot mo.
Okay, I got it. Let me pull out that plane. Throttle cut is off. Everything is, I'll go mid rates. Expo mid. Expo means the sensitivity of the control. Real planes have that. Sometimes a pilot, like when he hasn't flown in a while, he'll put expo high, meaning it takes a lot of doing this to make the controls move a little. So until you relax.
Right.
And then you can turn the sensitivity up. So now, okay, now I have my finesse controls back. Real planes have that, which I didn't know.
Tagal na hindi nag-fly.
Yeah. So, okay, Rick, this is a French design plane. It exists in real life. You should see the YouTube videos of the real deal. They're very maneuverable. More maneuverable, I think, than the F-16. So to me, this is kind of like the Lotus Elise of airplanes.